still, as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Indianapolis Colts. On the Ravens sideline, head coach John Harbaugh, his team fired up and ready for this one. On the other sideline, the Colts head coach Shane Steichen. This guy's come in on what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from downtown Indy. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Is there a more exciting guy in the NFL to watch play quarterback than this guy, Mike? I mean, one of the most dynamic athletes to ever play the position. And what's truly unique about it is his ability to beat you both as a runner and equally as a passer. And that's really where his game has developed. Defensive coordinators, they don't sleep very much when they know they're facing this guy and all the problems that he presents.
This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. Jackson now on second down. Moving to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. He'll try and run for this with Henry. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Ravens sending the punt team out there. Back deep for the Colts. Now, how about this? It's a fake. Trying to let the up man run with it, but he gets buried behind the line. And they turn it over on down.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida, it's Anthony Richardson.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both in time as a scrambler and also with design.
And he will score! Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Indy.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executed by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play. Results in a big touchdown.
On the return, here is Ainias Smith. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Ravens offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
Going to go right back to Henry. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line.
On third down, here's a run by Henry. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
The tackle made at the
They'll look
47-yard
to pick up
line.
the pace.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They'll run for it with Henry. He's going to have a Ravens first down by a good 3 yards. They get the conversion on 4th and 5.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold.
Is good.
Good kick. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Colts offense ready to take over for their second possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's a 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
From the gun, Richardson. The ball comes out. And the Ravens have come up with the football. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Ashton Doolin now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
On play action, Richardson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Ravens out front. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
He's brought down at the
They'll
31.
empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job to the team. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes they do, have the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Now
39.
Richardson. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is caught. And he will score. And 9 Mitchell. Touchdown Colts. Try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Colts go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll begin with 1st and 10. That's caught. Derrick Henry.
Jackson's pass.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On the give, here's Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
A 7-yard gain.
From the gun, Jackson. Very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Left side and caught by Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And a Baltimore first down. A gain of
A
16.
first down throw for Jackson. He'll go right back to Flowers. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Baltimore.
Jackson up top again. A throw on the move is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Anthony Gould now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. We'll try to establish some tempo. Start this one with first and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
On second down, Richardson. Huge mistake. It is intercepted.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's good.
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. Now Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. To the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now that one taken in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Looking to throw, Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So now Shane Steichen will send out the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. This one just short of the crossbar. Couldn't quite get there. It's no good. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Doolin. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. And he'll slide to a hole as we're picking up about 6. From 31, here is 2nd down and 4.
At the 31-yard line.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. He takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down.
In motion is Warren. On the give, this is Taylor. A nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. The play action. It's Richardson. Outside and is caught by Warren. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Colts 1st down.
They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 27.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Pass is caught. It's Warren. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And they're going to have enough to get for here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Gain on the play. That's another Colts.
Richardson will look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Richardson. And he lost the football. I believe the Colts were in there to retain possession. Yes, Indianapolis will hold on to the football.
Brings up 3rd down and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
2 yards. It's now 4th and goal.
This one is caught. On 4th and goal, they deliver. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. To the 40, inside the 20, and he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The block extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. Here's Smith to return it. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Ravens offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But 1 first down will essentially end the game.
And the Baltimore first down.
Pistol give to Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Colts 42-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he will get into the end zone and put the lead up by 2 more.
Ravens 34.
Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Put it away, and the ball's out. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the gun, Richardson. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
7 yards. And the Colts first down.
They'll get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds remaining to play. Second down throw for Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And no turnover here. Let the Cards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll look deep for Pittman. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
2 yards on the pickup.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll stop stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. This one caught downfield by Flowers. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
That's good.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
First down, Baltimore.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
On the return, it's Doolin. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to try it here again. And that final throw here is intercepted. Pick by Malachi starts. And the Ravens are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get you caught up on. Let's start in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And we know the Detroit offense can score. How about the defense getting it done? They force the fumble, and it's a scoop and score for the touchdown. The Lions just a little too good in this one. They come away with the win. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Emeka Egbuka. He was wreaking havoc on the secondary all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown grabs on the afternoon. The Buccaneers have little problem here. They run away with a dominant win. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets hosting the LA Chargers. And it's the Chargers defense that comes up with the big play here. They force the fumble, and it's a scoop and score for the touchdown. The Chargers accomplished what they set out to do as they come away with the road victory. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando, good night from all of us at EA Sports.